Okay, today I am going to be flying the Huey, the UH-1H. I don't know why it is saying video is unavailable. Well, anyway, I purchased a Huey just to mix it up a bit. Learn to fly a helicopter, which I've heard is a little bit harder. Alright. Anyway, I bought it was on a Steam sale, the Black Friday sales, but I was struggling with me my joystick here because the potentiometer in the rudder twist, it's a bit jittery. Doesn't like in an F18, it doesn't make any difference because when you're going at 0.9 Mach or something, a fly-by-wire minimizes, more or less completely stops you from being able to, like, it does move, but it, you don't know, just little fluctuations until you start landing. So I did a bit of Google research and I can use my racing pedals. Gave that a go. wasn't the best at all. One axis kept trying to override the other, so I installed VJoy. It's a virtual joystick, and then another program called UJR. And what that does, you set your minimums and maximums and mergings and program it. I had to follow instructions on the website, but now my rudder's butter smooth in the F18 and in the Huey. Alright. Recenter. There we go. And yes, I have my throttle / collective on the floor here, just by my hand. The stick I just keep in my lap. I've got my steering wheel, shifter. There's no room. I don't know, I reckon I could squeeze some room for a cup holder. That's on my list of things to do, but the wheel gets a bit of a shake sometimes, so I'm nervous about spilling the coffee while I'm driving. But this should be nice and smooth. Alright, now I am terrible at the helicopter. It lives up to the hype. It's very, very difficult. We'll just do a bit of instant action. Where is it? We'll do some target practice. I like this one because you get to use your gun, guys, and actually, while I'm here, I don't know if I just don't know how to operate it, or I don't have the control set up for it. Rockets. I worked out how to turn my eyepiece on. Hang on, What's this do? Light switch. Armed. Okay. What about these? AI panel show high. What? Weapon hints. Toggle. Okay, cool. Show controls indicator. Yeah, I know what that is. Okay, up doesn't have a function. Nice to know. Okay, I got my sights. Yeah. Let's have a look for rocket. Rocket reset button, rocket pair increase, ripple fire switch, no, a lot of searchlight crap. Oh yeah, we've got these ones to use as well. We've got autopilot level flight. Now the level flight and all, but I don't know, they don't do rip. Anyway, external cargo hook. This button. Communications. Don't really need these buttons. I do. Because I've got the Oculus, I can just sort of zoom in. Press one of these buttons and it just zooms in. Okay, I think there's more to it. Maybe there's something on the control panels. Wow, there's a lot of radio switches available. It's an interactive cockpit, so I don't have to have a lot of this set. You just click about. That's why, because I was pressing it for that. What if we... Okay, that switches burst. What does that do? Armament selector up. I don't know when that... Selector down. Alright, that might have something... I don't know. I'll have to watch a YouTube video later. Attack my target, that's it, right? No, it's a radio communications. Armament systems, maybe? By the way, you gotta love this music. It's the theme music for the Huey. What's cheat? We got oh, what? Autopilot's not a real feature. I don't know, I've never flown a Huey, I don't know, is it? Isn't it? If anyone does know, leave it in the comments below, because I got no idea. Shoot. Pilot weapon release, machine gun fire. Rocket reset, rocket pair. Okay, it's something I gotta learn. I'll have to watch a YouTube video on how to use my rockets. It's a 4-man vehicle. I got it not because it's the most modern of helicopters, but of the 4 choppers you can get, this is apparently the most realistic. And realism is amazing. We'll do some caucus target practice. That'll give me a chance to practice my takeoffs and landings and let me gunman take out some bad guys. When I'm not streaming, I like to play a bit of Fortunate Son. Maybe a bit of Paint It Black while I'm flying the Huey. I don't know, while I do it, I actually feel more proficient. Yeah, when I first got the helicopter, I'm thinking, well, I've played a bit of Grand Theft Auto. You know, I should be able to rock this. Nail it. Turns out the real thing is nothing like Grand Theft Auto. You got an effect, a ground effect called VRS. Now this, I have no idea. I was wondering why I'm just falling out of the sky while I'm trying to land. And from the best I can understand from the YouTube videos is it's a thing called VRS. And what that is, it is I'll be honest, I've got no idea. It's V for Vortex. I'm not looking at anything here that's telling me. Vortex Rotary S. Probably, I think that stands for something. It starts with an S. Anyway, what that is the chopper gets caught in its own vortex. It's something to do with an updraft. It's if you see this here, you want to try and keep it in the green. That's too much and that's too low. So you got to keep, as you're coming down, especially if you're coming down straight, is when I notice it really happens to me. If I start, you know, coming down on an angle for a landing, it's not as challenging. Well, it's challenging, but yeah. So you got to keep your eye on this and keep your needle in the green. Now I chose this particular target, this instant action scenario anyway. To I like how when I move my hands to explain things, it moves it in the game too. Anyway, oh, I can't remember what I was saying here. Let's just bloody fly it. Oh yeah, so anyway, I'll be watching this and watching this in particular. That'll tell me if my blades are doing good. And this will tell me how fast I'm either going up or down. For landing, you want it about 500 feet per minute. Less is great, but more, no. Yeah, Yeah, I'm learning a lot from my landings because I crash a lot. Let's fly this thing. Recenter it. There we go. Oculus good. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot that I was going to say. I choose this one because you start on the ground. The one at the different map, you start in the air, and your collective, which is this thing here. Yeah, God knows where it's got. You got to have it set. Once you click fly, it just starts spazzing out on you. I like to take off from the ground. I'm starting to get good at that. Alright.
You are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.91.
Alright. I think the Oculus wants a reboot, PC reboot, but never mind. Let's just do it. We'll get there. Alright, so I've got my stick here. Got my collective here. And now, because of that virtual joystick, it's just beautiful. Now for takeoff, any ground effect, I'm going to have to be using this a lot. I've been told on YouTube that the Huey requires a lot more pedal input than the other helicopters. Alright. So for takeoff, we want to have it there. Now what I like to do is I like to trim it. So that becomes my new center. And anything I do that. Well, that's right about there. Start pulling back on the collective. And slowly start applying a bit of left pedal, rudder, pedal. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm still learning aviation talk. When I get in multiplayer, I have no idea what people are saying to each other. Alright, the collective has just bitten. I want to use my pedals. There we go, straighten out. We're into a ground hover now. Maintaining this is not easy, so we can just taxi. Oh, we'll lift the collective up a bit. Get more pedal this way. That's nice. Trim. Beautiful. Let's take her up. Alright. There's a lot of enemies here. A bit of trim, there we go. Alright, they're not going to start shooting at us yet. There we go. Take him out, boys. Oh, look at the bullets just ricochet. And yes, I do have autopilot on just to maintain my heading. Just so I can keep it a bit more stable for these guys. Look at that ricochet. Alright, now if I turn autopilot off right now, it will spaz out. So I want to match what the autopilot's doing there, and there. and then turn it off. There we go, and it still moved a bit. Jeez, the co-pilot's chewed. And the right-hand gunner. Okay, they've done a lot of damage. It's coming a bit lower for them. No more autopilot. Boom! Exploded. Oh, one after the other. I think we're dealing with a bit of wind now. Jeez, they're just chewing through their ammo, aren't they? Go on, one more, get him. Oh, stabilize it, fuck. Hang on, sorry mate, there you go, kill him. Why isn't my co-pilot shooting? Ah, got him. Yeah. Stabilize and trim. Actually, let's take the altitude down a bit. Oh shit, I'm getting too low to get some ground effects taken over because I need more rudder and I'm trimming like a motherfucker. Right, we're descending at... not at all. Okay. Bit of a climb. See, this is VRS. I'm starting to drop like a motherfucker. There we go. I'm still descending. Yes. Pull back just on the collective a little. I'm going backwards, that's not what we want. Oh yeah, bring up that dust. Fuck yeah, landed it first. Yes. First go. That doesn't happen. Now, let's be the co-pilot for a sec. I want to know why he's not shooting. Whoa! It's fine. That's it. Oh, that exploded while I was getting... No, it didn't. Okay, now he's out of ammo. Maybe he was just saving it, I don't know. This is the coolest thing ever. Wherever you look, the cannons on the front, there and there, they move with it, and that's a real thing. It was, yeah, I'd assume they would have grabbed it like that, moved it around. Oh, that's switched to nothing. See, I can get that far, but yeah, my push to shoot. I have to be a pilot again. See, well, let's have a look underneath, because that's supposed to be my cargo thing. Oh shit, they're the blades. Piss this thing off. Oh, where is it? There it is. Are they all dead? Oh, they're gone. Did we kill everything? Well done, gunners. Take it back to the base. Must be a bit windy because I'm struggling to fly in a straight line without using my rudders. Going nearly 80 knots, I shouldn't really need to use them that much. Alright, there's my landing chopper pads. Okay, pull back to slow down. A little bit of collective, I'll trim that. There we go. Shit. More collective. Up. Descending too fast. There we go. Trim that. Nice. I can't land exactly where I want it yet. I'm really shit. So I get it down nice and low. A ground hover. and then try and stabilize it, and then take it to where I want it. Seems to be nice. Oh, oh. Less pedal, less pedal. Oh, no, more pedal, more pedal. If I land on this helipad, this will be the first time ever. A bit more collective. Constantly working the pedals and the stick. Fuck it. That might not look pretty, but I'm coming in. No, 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 no. More collective, more collective. Fuck. Now I can't see because of the dust storm I've created. Yeah, once you get to the ground, it starts getting really hard to control. Alright, spin it around, now it's stabilised. Move forwards, forwards. Oh, ground effect is so hard. I said forwards. There you go. I'm gonna do it. No, no, no. Keep going forwards. Keep going forwards. You're doing good. There we go. Oh, that was butter smooth. Yeah. Compared to my previous landings, that was butter smooth. I usually break the skids off the bottom. Pushing my pedals. That was pretty cool. I'm proud of myself. I'm glad I've got that on stream. It's proof I can actually do it. How much fuel have I got? Which one's my fuel? Ah, that's my fuel pressure. That's my fuel quantity. I don't know if that's a little or a lot because I didn't check it before I took off. Yeah, we'll take her up. Go really high this time. See how high we can get it. The higher you go, like you feel like you're not even moving. 80 knots, 700 feet, keep climbing. Okay, that digital altimeter stops working at 1400 feet or so. I'm still climbing. That's how fast I'm climbing. Yeah, about 1,000 feet a minute. Uh, 2,700, 2,800 feet. There you go, gamers. Still climbing. Okay, down on the collective a bit, there we go. Jeez, that's a quick descent. Oh, look. It's a river. Alright. Oh, that's your last ages. Okay, show you what happens when we start pushing some knots. So we're getting up to 120 knots. Now it's going to want to flip over on me. It's trying to flip that way because the air of the blade's gone. I don't know why, but it doesn't like going over 120 knots. Oh, jeez, 140 knots. Try to start decelerating without climbing. Looks like a good place to land. Fuck! VRS! That's VRS. Yeah, that's a Huey. Bloody VRS, you just fall like a rock. So, as you can see, I can't land it every time yet. What the fuck? Oh, my collective's still on. Please. I can't see my controls, but I know I did too much throttle then. Oh, don't! That's better. Spin around, let's have a look. Collector shit, VRS is kicking in. Oh, nice, just in time. That's difficult to save. The ground effect's kicking in, but when that kicks in for me, so does VRS very bloody quickly. I had no idea the helicopter handles very differently close to the ground as it does in the air. Yes, I am trying to land on it. Okay, that's my first rooftop landing. Whew, I'm starting to get the hang of this. Having my pedals set up as for the rudder as opposed to twisting, it's like night and day. So if anyone's using the old twist the rudder, twist the stick, nah. I almost don't want to take off again because I'm pretty impressed with this. I know it didn't look pretty, but we got here. I'm on the rooftop. Oh, watch me blades and tail. Let's just get up there. Practicing how to hover. think VRS kicks in for me when I'm trying to slow down, put the collective down and pull back on the stick to slow down my speed. And then if my speed gets too low, too fast, VRS seems to kick in and I fall like a stone. There we go, bit more collective, pedals, there we go. Okay, that was a little hard. That was a hard one. And that's when the flares come out. So get out of the gun and alright. Co-pilot does have access. What the fuck? Why don't I have control? The autopilot? Yes. Okay, as you swap players, the autopilot kicks in. Now, if this wasn't in the way, you can see more, because you don't have that instrument panel. Alright. So I'm guessing the ricochet only works on the concrete. I don't know what material this pad is. Oh wow. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Quit the menu. Oh, fuck. I should have reset it. And then... No. I was thinking I should have reset. Oh, what have I done? -3. That's nothing. Alright, that goes on my permanent record. I can't reset it, obviously. UH-1H friendlies. What? When did I do a friendly AA? Total score. Damn. Reset. That didn't take my medals away from me, but took my score away. Didn't have all that much to begin with. Look at the F-18. So I've had nearly an hour and a half of actual flight hours. Hour and 17 minutes. Well, I'm picking it up. Feeling good. F-18, spent a lot more time in that. That's not a hard plane to fly, but a very hard aircraft to operate. There's just so much. Okay, that doesn't change. The friendly air-to-ground and air-to-air kills doesn't change. Plane craft. I don't know what that means. Invulnerable. Is that a setting I can set for myself, or is it supposed to make more stuff come down here? This doesn't seem like the place to do personal settings. Overall though, I spent 23 hours behind the stick. Whereabouts? Okay, 3 hours in the F-15. I don't fly the F-15 at all. I got that on a Steam sale for like $9 or something. But you have to have everything set to keys. It's not an interactive keyboard, cockpit. You can see hands, they still move around, but you go to touch things like that and nothing happens. What missions have we got available? Stray Eagle. Training missions. Not much is going. Now for the F-18, there's supposed to be all these new training mission stuff. The updates all show video link. I don't know, maybe it's for the alpha. I don't know. I play the beta version just because you get your updates before the proper version. And having the F-18, it's an early access plane, so new features keep getting added. like a helmet, computer thingy. That's very new. And bugger it, let's have a fly of the F-18. Actually, before we do that, I've got to set my stick up for the F-18. I know, yes, I use profiles. All you DCS fanatics, you know you shouldn't do that. I don't care. Alright. They're the campaigns other people have made. They're for the F-18. That was a nice campaign. At least I got the I haven't started that. So what was that? That looked like there was 4 missions. And you pay like, I don't know, it was $5 extra to get another like ridiculous 34 mission campaign. So I'm looking forward to when they bring something like this out for the F-18. Oh wow. They did say it was a deep storyline. When I say storyline, I mean like if you like Tom Clancy books, because it's all reading. It's just pure simulator sandbox. Alright, what have we got that's new? I'm looking for a pre-made instant action mission that lets me use the new... Where is it? There it is! 65E Laser Maverick. Now I've managed to pull this off. This isn't exactly straightforward. Well, it is once you know, I guess. Suppose I should scull the rest of my coffee while this takes ages to load. I should really have DCS running off a solid state. But my solid state's only, what, 250 gig. And I just run Windows and iRacing off it, and there's not much room for anything. Oh, all my programs as well. Okay, that seems to have loaded pretty quick. Oh, here we go. Oh, what? I'm in the air. Alright. Reset my stick to just above mil. Ow. I just stubbed my toe on the side of the frame. Oh, that's something I want to look into. I've got this software that plugs into its voice studio. Voice attack? I don't know. Voice attack. And you use the Vicom plug-in, and it detects your plane and sets all your comms up for voice activation. It doesn't work in the Huey for some reason. It doesn't detect the Huey at all. Okay, so our targets are in the vicinity of waypoint 2. To use this mission, I don't know where I inserted the word to, just practice. Laser guided Maverick. Okay, we have to set our comms radio to 130 kilohertz. And the code is 1688. They're in the vicinity of waypoint 2. See, with the Huey, I don't know how to navigate with the Huey. I've never noticed that my stick's a little definitely been used. You can see the someone's had their hand around the stick, and paint started to wear. That's pretty cool detail. Hey, she's an old girl. Alright. I'll start this up. In a sec, I'll sip my coffee. Oh, and most importantly, I forgot. Do that so you can see what I gotta do. Oh, fuck it. Stay. Set the profile to blank with pinky. Yeah, I won't be using the software for voice activation with this laser guy. I don't know what I have to say to activate the commands. You'll see what I mean. It's alright. So it's 13100, 1688, waypoint 2. I'll need my stick. Even in VR, with the graphics in this are insane. The monitor, if you check someone else's videos, you have to turn a lot down for virtual reality. It's nothing like it. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I'm immersed in a cockpit. That's all I can see wherever I look. This gets stuck in the way. I suppose in a real plane I'd be hooked up to tubes and shit, breathing. Alright. I want to bring this down. Waypoint 2. we gotta go? Yeah, I'll go comms 2 because I can feel the keyboard thing better with the Oculus. What was it? 131. 131.000. Enter. Okay. I want this. I want to see my sensors. The Maverick. Okay, the code was it 1688? My mouse is doing funny stuff. Briefing codes are 1688. Okay. Code 1688. Enter. Yep, they're done. Okay, let's contact JTAC.
Finger 1-1. This is infield 1-1-1. Golf 3086 at 4000. I have AGM 65E 600 cannon. Time on station is 0 plus 15. Available for tasking. What do you have for us? Infield 1-1.
Did work.
Finger 1-1. Type 2 in effect. Advise and ready for 9-line.
Well, I'm ready to copy.
Ready to copy. Line is as follows. 1, 2, 3 NA. 3 feet MSL. APC.
I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
760. Marked by laser. 1688. Northeast. 450 meters. Approaching contact. Egress east.
Yeah, they don't really do a lot when you're going fast.
Further talk on.
Right, advise when ready for remarks to further talk on. Let's go.
Altitude.
Shut up. Ready to copy remarks.
Ready to copy remarks. Request AGM 65E. Partly cloudy sky. Cloud base 13,000 feet. MSL.
There it is. No? Yes. Okay, read back.
Golf 176.
All that bullshit that he said, I have to read back to him.
Read back correct.
There we
Report
go.
IP inbound.
Ah, Jesus, man. It's me, I promise.
Infield 1-1. IP inbound.
This is what's involved in firing a
Infield
Maverick.
1-1. Continue.
Okay.
Infield 1-1. Laser on. Laser on. Blazing.
What am I gonna do? Why isn't he lasing? Okay.
Infield 1-1. Spot. Infield 1-1. In from the southeast. Infield 1-1. Abort, abort, abort.
Why? Oh, 'cause I'm in the way. It's probably a good idea. climb. Head further out and do all that shit again.
Infield 1-1, IP inbound. Infield 1-1, continue. Infield 1-1, in from the southeast. Infield 1-1, cleared hot. Infield 1-1, target is not destroyed, cleared to re-attack.
Fucking hell, man. Why isn't it shooting?
Infield 1-1, IP inbound. Infield 1-1, continue. Infield 1-1, in from the west. Infield 1-1, abort, abort, abort.
Why?
Infield 1-1, IP inbound. Infield 1-1, continue. Infield 1-1, in from the south. Infield 1-1, abort, abort, abort. Infield 1-1, IP inbound. Infield 1-1, continue. Infield 1-1, what is my target? Infield 1-1, your target is APC.
Alright, get some distance.
Infield 1-1, in from the northeast. Infield 1-1, cleared hot.
That's better. I didn't have it turned on.
Infield 1-1, off. Infield 1-1, target is not destroyed, cleared to re-attack.
Yeah, but... fuck it. Let's get some speed happening. Yeah, code's alright.
1-1. IP inbound.
Infield 1-1. Continue.
Infield 1-1. In from the south.
Infield 1-1. Cleared hot.
Altitude.
Fuck!
Altitude.
I accidentally flicked the, He's not locked onto shit. Is this a bug?
Infield 1-1. Target is not destroyed. Cleared to re-attack.
Ah. It was caged. Fuck off, I know what my altitude is. How is it there? Bugger. 5 guns, yes. Yeah, well, I think it bugged out when I missed my first calling. It is still early access because it wouldn't release any Mavericks air to ground on. Yes, alright, altitude.
Infield 1-1. IP inbound.
Infield 1-1. Continue.
Oh, home fuel. Okay. It's a lot of mucking around.
Infield 1-1. In from the east.
Infield 1-1. Cleared hot.
What if I say this? Okay, that didn't work at all.
Altitude. Altitude.
Oh, hang on, there's this diamond thing that I had to do. Yeah. Why isn't he locked on? Okay, I've done this before, and he actually selects that triangle, upside down triangle, locks on.
Infield 1-1. Target is not destroyed. Cleared to re-attack.
No. Didn't work. I kept accidentally bumping the one of the huts here, turning it into an M9.
Infield 1-1. IP inbound.
Infield 1-1. Continue.
Infield 1-1. In from the southwest.
Infield 1-1. Cleared hot.
And it's not releasing it. Should it be caged?
Infield 1-1. We are at the end of hole and are checking out. Stay safe down there.
Infield 1-1. You may depart.
Oh, I'm hoping waypoint 0 is an airport. See at 0.9 Mach 0.9. Throttle inputs don't really do much at all.
Altitude.
Looking at that screen's pissing me off. No, it's not. What's that?
Altitude. Altitude.
Okay, that's just a patch. Shut up with the warnings. I know I'm fucked. Or not? I see an airbase at airport. I don't know. Oh, I don't think the runway is going to be long enough. Going to Parton. I'm gonna try and land this with no traffic control, no information whatsoever, no ILS. Right.
Fuel low.
I know
Fuel
it's
low.
low. Do you know how I know it's low? Because I've told you to shut the fuck up too many times now. Okay. I want to decelerate just a little bit because I'm not going 4 miles out. Jeez, I really need to, that is a short fucking runway. I rewatched the video of launching the Maverick because either it bugged out because it didn't have a target locked on when it said it did. The laser wasn't doing shit. Oh, a bit more throttle. Landing gear and flaps it down. Trim. More. Oh shit. I started accelerating then. I'm getting my collective and my throttle mixed up. Oh, look at that beautiful smooth rudder pedal. Oh, that's... Okay, now I do need a bit of throttle. And more. There we go. No. Oh yeah. Nah. Bit less throttle. More throttle. Always working the hands. Always working the hands. Bit more stick. That throttle, I mean. That wasn't the best landing. I'm using my the car brake pedal as my foot. As you can see in this, obviously you can push the that's how you wheel brake, you push your pedals in. So I've got it set to an analog stick now, which is my real brake pedal, because I'm finding it locks up while I'm trying to slow down. And look at that. I'm not used to taxiing with without the stick twist, as you can see. Maybe not. I don't even know what airport I'm at. Doesn't matter about traffic control, because it's not that channel. That one. Is that the Huey? Nah. That's the M8, I think it's called. Unfortunately, I'm not going through that again. Yeah, no, that Maverick wouldn't release. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it's a bug. He said I was red hot to go. Once he says that, you just shoot, and that's the end of it. And nothing happened. I had the little diamond thing and all like it's supposed to. Alright. Set the controls back to Huey. Let's set that back as a wallpaper. Yeah. It's got the best theme music of all these wallpaper things I can choose. F15. The golf map. I like trying to fly through that. Thread the eye of the needle. Well, this music, that just makes you want to take out Charlie's. Really fitting for the era. I'm going to leave it there, because I'm hungry. Time for dinner. I might stream a bit more Huey a bit later. I've already done the campaign for the F18. That's why I've downloaded some homemade campaigns other people have done. Alright, I'll leave it there. Make some dinner, feed the dogs, I guess. You know, I'll probably be doing iRacing later. That's my thing. This is... I don't know, I like it though. And my dream was to become a pilot in the Air Force, but life didn't go that way. Long story, not really for YouTube. But, alright. I'll stream to you later.